Okay, so I should preface this all by saying that this is not a new problem. Me, 22M, and my girlfriend, 22F, have been together since we were 18, going on 4 years now. We are both in our first serious relationship, and we've been living together for almost all of it. We are both conventionally attractive, not that it matters too much to the story, but I will get to it. At the beginning of our relationship, it was actually primarily physical, almost to the point where all we would do was have sex. A year and a half into our relationship, she stopped being intimate with me. This was almost 2.5 years ago. Since that point in time, I have asked her if there's any issues or problems that either I have caused or that I could fix. She would tell me that it wasn't anything that I was doing, but she just was not in the mood. From that point on, we would have sex maybe once a month at best. And when we would, it was nothing too special. She would finish once or twice and be tired, so we would stop. I'd say I would get the chance to finish maybe 3 or 4 times a year. We both know that we each participate in self-pleasure, but when I ask her what the difference is, she says it's a completely separate type of feeling for her. I would never pressure her about it. I am someone with a very high sex drive, and as such, I would try to initiate often throughout the first year of this issue. Every time I would try, I'd be shut down. It became a cycle of me trying hard to get her to want me in that way, to then me convincing myself that if I stopped showing her interest, maybe things would change. I would have conversations with her every couple months about it, but it was always the same answer. It got to a point where I wanted our relationship to be purely emotional, so at least I could stop worrying about the sexual aspect of it. I would ask her if we could agree to just not have sex at all, even though I knew full well that I am someone who needs that. I'd ask her, because I assumed that would be better than what I was dealing with. Every time I would ask, she would give a strong no because she wants to have the opportunity to if she is in the mood. We have a conversation about this issue every couple of it's always been me saying that I can't do it anymore and her telling me that we can change it and do things more as long as I'm willing to stay. Things would change for a day or two and then go exactly back to how they were. It felt like that would happen simply to keep me interested and give me false hope for change. It's become so much more work than it's worth for me. I've done everything from changing up my clothing style to bulking and cutting over these past few years hoping something works. Nothing ever changes. I started looking elsewhere for validation, which, not to sound cocky or anything, but was not hard to find at all. I never cheated on my girlfriend, but I would lead girls on emotionally simply because I craved the feeling of being wanted by someone. It honestly made me happy. The feeling of someone being interested in me in that way was amazing. My girlfriend quickly picked up on the close relationships I would have with other women and would obviously make me cut them off. She would tell me that I was emotionally cheating. As a result, I am not allowed to have female friends anymore. I feel superficial for wanting sex or sexual validation this bad, to the point of wanting to break up with her at times over it, but it is genuinely something that I crave. I would never cheat on my girlfriend, but it's gotten to a point where the thought of being with other women is so exciting to me. We both love each other very much, but my idea of sex has been completely demolished. So now I am here. I want to ask for an open relationship because I don't see any other option. I don't know if breaking up is a worse choice or if simply asking her to have that connection with other women is. I don't see any way that I can avoid her getting hurt without sacrificing that aspect of life anymore. I really have no clue what else there is to do. AITAH for staying in this relationship with her knowing I want to be with other people. AITAH for wanting an open relationship at all. Any help would be much appreciated. Thanks.